Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is the day when I'm gonna be doing my G test, and yes, I'm a little nervous, but I'm just gonna keep focused and make sure I pass this in one shot, because we don't want to spend another $90 to do over this test. Or if you fail the G test, you have to do the G2, which is a step below, and then go back to the G. So we're not putting that out in the atmosphere. We're going to pass today, yes, in Jesus' name, and just hoping for the best today. Wish me luck, guys, and stay tuned. I will let you know how the test went. Alrighty. Hey guys, so I am back from my driving test and I passed. Ali, you happy for me?
Yeah, man.
This is my driver instructor, Ali. Oh my gosh, my nice, handsome Guyanese instructor. Very nice. Ali, I just want to thank you so much. I was recommended to him. He was recommended to me by a friend, and I am so happy that we got to meet. You have been amazing, awesome. Like, you are the first person who taught me parallel parking, and we get it just right away. So guys, if you're in Canada or in the Ontario, or which area do you service?
Durham region.
Durham region, right? If you're in Durham region, check out Ali. I will leave his information in the description box. You will not regret it. So that's all, guys. I have my G now, so me all set and ready for the road. All right. Anything you want to say, Ali? How was it teaching me?
That's very good. You understand everything, and the main thing is that you follow the instructions nicely, and you understand and you listen. That's the most important thing.
Okay.
Right? And because of that, you were successful.
Well, amen to that. Hey guys, so I just really wanted to give you some more tips, or some tips, in passing your G test. As you know, I went from a G1 to a G, right? The steps are G1, G2, and then a G. The G1, of course, is the written test. And then if you don't have any prior driving experience, then you're going to have to do the G2. For me, because I'm bringing my driving experience from Jamaica, I did not have to. I could surpass the G2 and just go straight for the G. If, however, if I had failed the G, then I have to go back and do the G2, then back to the G. Thankfully, that did not happen today. And so I want to just share some tips on, how I was successful in passing my G test. First, I did a lot of practice, right? Every chance I could, I practiced a lot. And then I tried to book at a center where, well, based on my instructor's recommendation, I booked at a center where, okay, the highway wouldn't be so terrifying. So if you're not ready for going on a highway where you have to keep switching lanes from left to right, then it is best to go to find a drive test center where the highway is not so busy, I guess, or not so bad in terms of how to maneuver it. So I did my drive test in Lindsay. And on Lindsay, there's no lane change in Lindsay. You just go at a stop sign, basically. And then once it's clear to do so, you just go straight head on, full 80. and it's like literally from here to here, like literally like 10 seconds on the highway basically, right? So you just have to watch for that. And of course they'll probably let you do a little lane change when you you reach on the bridge of Lindsay, but it's not bad. So definitely, and go to an area where, if you know you're not really an expert or you're not driving for a long period of time and you want some practice, and it's not so hard to fail it, then it's not so hard to pass. What's that? Go somewhere where it's easier to pass, right? At first I'd look at Oshawa. Oshawa is just too busy, and for me, who I don't drive a lot, so the recommendation was Lindsay. I went to Lindsay and it worked out perfectly. Another tip is to definitely listen to the individual, the examiner. Listen to the examiner carefully. So whenever you're going to make whatever direction they give you, they're going to say, okay, first street, make a right. So they will give you directions in advance so that you prepare in your mind what you're going to do. If talking to yourself in your mind makes sense, then do that so that you keep aware. You have to be aware of every single thing that's happening around you. Checking in your rear view mirror, checking your side mirrors, watching the speed limit, and just if you're going through an intersection, making sure you look left and right, and they will let you know that you don't just look in your mirrors. You need to actually move your head. You're going to make a left, go left. If you're going to change lane, look right, like literally broke your neck for look. You got to do those things in order for their standards, in order to pass, right? As I said, what really helped me was practice. And I listened, and also when I went home after one of my practices, I would think about, okay, what did we do today? Where did I go wrong? What do I need to work on? And I watched a lot of YouTube videos as well to help me to understand where I was going, because I never been to Lindsay. I was always practicing in Ajax, but I went there for a practice, for a little practice before the test. So I became familiar with the area, and so I knew exactly, okay, some of the routes here where they would take me, what the stoplights were, like, just little tricks and trades of the area. So I was able to understand or have a full understanding of what it entailed. So yeah, and you have to be show a little confidence, show that, okay, given that I'm switching from a G1 to G, I can't be fidgety, I can't be too cautious. You can't be too cautious. You can't be like looking every second, you have to be, show a little confidence, make sure that you know what you're doing, ensure that the examiner doesn't have to push the brakes and is comfortable driving with you. So yeah, I think that's really it. And I think I was also lucky in that between the eras of between the time frame of, I think, January to March 31st, they took out parallel parking, reverse parking, what do you call it now, 3-point turns, and emergency parking, which I made sure to practice all of that. So regardless if they give it to me, I would have done my best just the same. But yeah, my test was in less than 10 minutes. Honestly, it felt like about 7-8 minutes, to be honest. But yeah, that's all, I think. Guys, if you have any questions or anything like that, please hit me up, either on Facebook or on my YouTube channel, and I'll be happy to answer any questions that you have. All right, thank you guys for watching and for rooting for me. For those of you who are rooting for me, thank you. I got my G. Now I just need the keys to my car. Okay, All right, guys. So thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment. And thank you guys for following me on this journey. Bye.
What kind of magic is this? I don't believe